everyone. I'm so annoyed that, like, several streams into this run of trying to make this work, and software does not want to constantly work. It keeps changing the settings. I hope everyone's doing alright. My name's James. I also go by Dr. Hero Talk and Marshall the Cat, which is the avatar in the bottom right that you can see. And yes, we are day 2 of 3 straight days of streams this week. And as you can see in the center of the screen, today we are playing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy. So yes, this was suggested by Ray, who's in chat, to try this out. I've never played a Phoenix Wright game in my life, so this is going to be an interesting experience. So let's just get straight into it. I'm hoping it's not too loud. Let me know if I need to put it up or put it down at all. I have had to put it down in the game and then also lower it in my headphones because it was just so obnoxiously loud. Play this game. We'll play the first one in a row. Oh, hello. The first turnabout. I really hope this has some kind of tutorial because I am not sure what I'm going to expecting. Oh, an achievement for just starting the game. It's a bit on the quiet side, but there's no voice work, so it's fine. Okay, I might turn it up a little bit because it's still got a bit of music. I've lost track of where my game is. Oh no, it's murder! Not like this. I thought for a second that was a bullet wound. I'm like, what is this? I'll make it look like he did it. Ooh. Defendant lobby number 2. Oh, hello. Hey, Chief. What are you impressed with? Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Well, he's very eager to get going, that's for sure. Also, what is this like morbidly looking creepy painting in the background? Generic generic surprise sound effect. Bestie's first trial is for a murder case. Oh, he's very eager for sure. Oh, there's a bit of personal bias already. Oh, Jesus Christ. They're just in a corner, just absolutely having a what's the new phrase that everyone says now when they have like an absolute breakdown or whatever it's called? Oh, my brain's failing me. It's like a specific term everyone keeps using now. Is it like a not burnout, but oh, what's it called? Crashing out. That's it. Crashing out. They're crashing out. When I thought he said, I'm going to do it, it's like, I thought they were going to kill themselves. Why those eyes? Those are not the eyes of someone who's on the verge of not wanting to be alive. Why is he sparkling? Okay, there we go. And he's back again. Oh, so he was with the person that got killed. With, I mean, as in like they were together. I don't mean like geographically. I meant like relationship wise. So that must have been why he was in the vicinity. My name is Phoenix Wright. and this is how I became a lawyer. It's a fairly simple one. Find out who caused this red stain on the floor. Was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. What a surname! Is that like how I would assume it's pronounced? They spilled tomato sauce. No, that's the worst crime imaginable. Death sentence for anyone who spills tomato sauce. Is that Butts, or is it like a fancy pronunciation? Is it Buttes? It's absolutely how you assume it's spelled. What an unlucky surname. I'm wondering if that's just a translation. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Oh, for goodness sake. I thought that was just a translation thing. It's really not his fault, he's just terrible luck. I know better than anyone he's a good guy at heart. I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. No, so it's not a translation thing. Well, at least I know now. Ooh. I'm going to wait for the... iconic. For the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. I mean, if you'd like any tips or anything, by the way. I'm sure I probably will. I'll get like 2 minutes into it and be like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. I think I found another expression for Marshall now. Just whenever I play this game, I need all of the Phoenix Wright expressions. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? I know this one. God, I read the case report to cover so many times. It's... Wait, uh-oh. Ding! I'm drawing a total blank. I'm the one on trial, Your Honor. How could he forget when it's literally the girlfriend of his best friend? Is he just got like ADHD or something like that? He just forgets things instantly as soon as he knows. Give me the option. No, it's not me. Wait. Cindy, okay. Oh shit. Because Mia was the woman that I first talked to when I come in. Well, is this Cindy? Oh, that doesn't help. Oh, okay, that's Cinder, so I'm going to assume that's not like a nickname. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Okay. For a moment, I thought they both said Cindy. I was like, how am I supposed to tell the difference? Like, no, one was Cinder. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... I'm going to guess that was because I can tell because I saw the cutscene. Because I'm going to say, I don't think you can... Well, technically you can bleed if you're poisoned, depending on what kind of poison it is. And... Well, I mean, all of these you could technically bleed, but I don't think you could bleed from the head if you're... You can check the autopsy report. I was just going to wing it. Yeah, it was blunt trauma. I was just trying to be pernickety for the sake of it. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Good for you. That seems like the biggest kind of like, you know, double thumbs up. Just like, good for you. Because I don't feel relaxed. I feel like all those expressions where he's sweat dropping are just in his head. They're not actually there. Also, hi Star Cassidy. Welcome to the chat. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. Try my best. Oh, this is not. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the encouragement. I'm quite intrigued as to where this is going to go. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into the evidence. Statue added to court record. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check. Yeah. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. I don't know why my voice went there. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Well, judging by how he was before the trial even started, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm on the same wavelength as Phoenix right now. Ahem, Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? Oh, wow. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. Oh, wow. What's it to you anyway? Larry! Your insecurity's gonna be your downfall. Calm down. Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you. Not the best comparisons. Oh, definitely not. Completely abandoned you as was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it, lies! Oh, I didn't even realize that. I forgot what my follow alert was there. I was like, what was I hearing in my ear? I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on the... Oh god, this is American times, isn't it? The 30th of July? The day before the murder. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude! No way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Oh my god! Really? Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Also known as OnlyFans. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? I don't think you want to hear. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Why is it words in big letters in front of my eyes? I'm still having a hard time trying to read. What is my brain? Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I?
Howdy, howdy.
Oh, Jesus. Hi, Snothogs, how you doing? There's something funny to me about Larry having a model girlfriend at all. Yeah. Thing is, I don't want to like. I feel like because of how easily, oh brain, how easily he runs his mouth. I don't know whether I should do that, or whether stopping him will give more ammunition to the prosecution. I'm gonna see what happens. Well, Mr. Butts, dude, no way! That cheating sheet. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Stop being coy, Larry! This is a trial! No worries, Al. I'm gonna say Al, honestly. I'll send him a signal. Oh no. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Does this guy have one arm? Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Jesus Christ, he's got a high-pitched voice. I can't remember what happens if you stop Larry. It doesn't matter much. Oh, fair. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Let me guess, it's the actual murderer, but no one knows he's the murderer, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Has he got one arm, or is he just constantly holding his arm behind his back? Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. Oh, it's just behind his back, okay. It's just the art style makes it look like he hasn't got it. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please saw it. Okay. Mr. Frank saw it. Okay. To the stand. Yeah. Mr. Saw it. You sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. You may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness account. Oh, I forget to click. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. When I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. Winston Payne is also a joke. Oh, wince in pain. Ah, that makes sense. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. I thought it was window pane adjacent. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone Mr. Sawyer used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day, which will only work out if they were definitely found after 1 p.m. because that's when he said that he found her. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Right, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why are you supposed to expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave? Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then the witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. Firstly, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Open the court record tab and point to the contradictions in the testimony. Fresh out of law school and ready to take on his first case. What's a cross-examination? What's evidence? Who's a witness? You telling me prosecution witnesses lie? I was going door-to-door selling selling subscriptions when I saw the man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange. Yep. Do I have to go through this or can I... Oh shit, I should go back. Whoops. I didn't realize I had to present it as I go. Oh shit. Okay. I was going to go to selling subscriptions. Yep. Thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half wide open. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Saw her lying there, a woman not moving. Does it say where she was found? Oh shit. Time of death between 4 and 5. Okay. Victims. So, okay. Bro bluffed his way through law school. Okay, so... Moving, I quailed in fright, blah blah blah. Thought to call the police immediately, however the phone wasn't working. I went to a nearby phone. The time exactly was 1 PM, so it couldn't have been because the autopsy report said time of death was between 4 and 5, so it couldn't be 1 o'clock. You found the body 1 PM? You're sure? Yes, it was 1 PM, for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe! Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 PM. There was nobody to find it at 1 PM. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that, nope, just, why has he got such a high-pitched voice? This is trivial, the witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sort, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 PM? Gee, that's a really good question. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do is point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Oh god. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 PM. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Oh no. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Phoenix, a woman is dead. He's on the puns. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right, you know what to do. I've got this one. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice. Okay, what have I got evidence-wise? Yeah. So how could the TV be on if there was a blackout? Do I present it here on the next one? I'm gonna say this one? Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Gah! Well, ugh. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Soret? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. You find it puzzling that you heard something say something from something that should not have been on because you said there was a blackout. Ah, wait, I remember now. Oh my god, this guy's digging a hole so deep he could get to China. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Soret. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. Oh, for God's sake. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. Oh, okay, this one's easy, because that wasn't the murder weapon. That must have been where I saw. You saw a clock that would explain it, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, let me just get back to proving that that was wrong. Because the murder weapon was the thinker. Yeah. Yeah. No. The murder weapon was a statue! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Soret. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? In my neck? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and say it's the time out loud. It doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Do I have it? Oh, I can't. How do I? There we go. Do you have any problems with his testimony? I don't know what. So I do have problems. Then I'm just like, we need to actually prove that it's a clock. But if I say no, then what else am I supposed to do? Wow, okay. This is quite puzzling me now. I'm gonna say yes and see what happens, because I don't know what harm it can do. There's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified he never entered the apartment. Am I doing well? That's the main thing. Am I living up to expectations after all this build up to playing this game? Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I'll prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Soret, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Gah! Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard... No, I mean, I saw... No! Oh god, what the fuck? What? I'm sorry? Where did this go? What? It should... I am so befuddled right now. Order in the court. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, your claim the sound of the witness heard coming from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think of it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawyer heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm going to say that. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawyer heard and the actual time of death. No, so, Mr. Sawyer. Try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha ha! You forgot one thing. Oh, what's he talking about now? I'm not really bald! While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! I was so close! Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict this witness, unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Frank Sawyer. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. I yank my toupee off, and I am... Yeah. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime. Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Oh, did I lose? Not so fast, Mr. Sawyer. Okay. Oh. Dramatic. Cut, 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 cut. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow, and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? I'm going to say yes, because I don't. If I don't, then I'm screwed. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have the evidence somewhere. Prove it, right? Find it and let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found the evidence to support the claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Well, I assume the only other thing I can use is... Oh. Wait. Yeah. Can I use anything else? I'm going to assume that the only other thing I can... Because I've used the blackout record, I've used the statue, and I've used the autopsy report. So I assume the passport is the only thing I can use left. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 PM here, it's 1 AM the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawyer? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ, he just had an epileptic fit. Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty! Well, Al, I've solved the first case, it seems. And with that, this court is adjourned. Confetti in court. Imagine if that was a thing in real life. You just like, we find the defendant not guilty. Launch the confetti cannons! Boom, 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 boom. It turns out Frank Sart was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sart let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Real time, this court case would have taken weeks or something. No, literally, though. Literally. Or months. Flustered, Mr. Sart grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and killed her dead. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. My life is over. Why is it still over? Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Don't worry about me. I'll be dead. Why is this guy's fascination of dying? Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. He was literally about to be like, you know she was a lady of the night. But he held his tongue. Harry Butts. It's Larry Butts. I couldn't. I was the one who got you off the hook. Take this. Oh, take this murder weapon as a present. Okay. Wait, this is evidence. Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for... Oh, okay. So it wasn't the exact murder weapon. It was a replica of the murder weapon. That's still a bit creepy, though. I know not intentionally, but it's just like, you know that, like, the person you were courting got murdered with the exact same one. Well, not the exact same one. The only other one that looks the same. Wow, okay. This man is certainly a type of person with the ladies. Can we skip past the romance that is not going to happen? Oh, God. I was not listening to what she was saying. Oh, God. Oh, no. I'm gonna say that. Take that. Check this out. I prove positive you weren't just some chump to her. What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry, and she took it with her when she... You looked out. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to read. Well, not read. For me to focus when reading stuff. And she took it with her when she travelled. Whatever. She just needed a clock. That's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take travelling. Well, make of it what you will. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realise things changed. It's honestly really sweet that she still had it and took it to... But yeah, that is very true. It's just a bit ironic that she brings it back and then gets killed with it. Oh, 1 second. I forgot to unmute my mic, god damn it. We never really know our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner on me? So refuses Larry, but then wants to take Phoenix out to a dinner. Okay. We'll drink out. We'll drink and toast to an innocent butt. Oh, wow. Speaking of Harry. Why is everyone's name changing? I'm so confused on who's who at this point. Because Larry would call Phoenix Nick. They're calling Larry Harry. I'm like, who is who? You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. She just forgot his name. Okay. I'm getting so confused on who's who at this point. Oh, okay. I assumed it was because of Phoenix, but, you know, I don't tend to... I've know many people called Phoenix to then think, oh yes, I'll call you Nick. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime, maybe. Over drinks? So my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be the center of another... Oh, God. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry will be one promise I wouldn't be able to... Oh, God. This is getting deep. The end. Okay, so that's the end of the first case then. I love how Marshall's blocking end. It's just the... When you said in the last game that it was about sugar daddies, okay. Save your progress, yeah. Just, yeah, oh, did I know? Yeah. How do I... Okay, go back. There we go. No, no problem. I'm just like, it's just a very generic stereotype. Ring, ring, beep. Hello, this is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia? What's up? Oh, God, is this where the meme comes from of the, I can't remember the name of the guy that animates on YouTube, but she's the character that keeps getting, like, framed for things. So, I was like, I blinked, and you somehow committed 3 murders, and it's like, oh, God. Oh, no. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz around the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it, and you always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl. I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight at, say, 9... oh, pardon me. Say 9 to pick it up? I'll be in I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Five Guys? Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Oh god, ow, that's loud. Conversation recorded, September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay and Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho, you're not cogniferous of my background. I don't know what the hell that word means. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho. My dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal sight. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus, that is... Oh, for the second person to get killed with the same statue. Wow. That is certainly the face of a murderer. Red, white, blue. Heavy sigh. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia? Maybe she's in her office. Ooh, okay. Oh shit, I didn't mean bollocks. Okay. That smell. Blood. Sob. Sis. Someone's there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Chief? Chief? Chief! Sorry, I'm immediately drawn to her grey eyes. Who are you? Silence. Oh, did she just faint? Did she just faint? Okay, there. Yeah, she did. Left her lying on the sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Chief. I'm going to say examine because I'm going to need... Oh, shit. Yep. I'm going to need evidence, aren't I? So, it's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic this became the murder weapon again. There. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Okay. Oh. I didn't realize I could hold this down. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice luxurious place. Okay. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there's any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. Added to the court record. There are some glass shards near the blah, blah, blah. Pieces. Yep. Nothing else seems to be a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Ooh. Oh, I didn't mean to click that again. Where's the piece of... Is it this one? No. Oh, there. A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. Receipt added to court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. So they don't know who Maya is then, specifically. Right, I better call the police. Oh, I thought I was gonna try. I forgot that's what we meant to do. Thank you, Al. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please come quick. Whoa, what was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. Oh, Jesus Christ. This game has a tendency of surprising me every time something dramatic happens. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. The Faye & Co. ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra-neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes good money. Blah, blah, blah. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. Get jump scared by a random woman. I'm getting jump scared by everything that just... Because it's got that much, like, cut to white, then cut to whatever's happening, like, jump cuts, that I'm just not prepared. White woman jump scare. I mean, where's the lie? Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. All the chief's important documents packed here. This is where she filed her case records in recent filings. Anything else I need to get from this area? The phone receiver is missing a few screws, yep. So that's got that. Then I assume I can't really go anywhere else then. So I'm going to say back. Move. Go to here. That girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Not again. Yipes, don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Another woman jump scare. I mean, is that just going to be my stereotype with this series of games? Is I just get jump scared by every white woman in this fucking game? Oh God. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. I'm going to say present, just... yeah. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. Why would she just write my name? Uh-oh, no, I've done it. Oh. Oh, they took their time. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police! Oh, I thought it was going to be like conventional SWAT team. At this point, I don't know whether I can deny it anymore based on how I've gone for the game so far. Gumshoe. Oh, Lord. Dick Gumshoe. Oh, my God. That is certainly a name. Jesus. Gumshoe, what an odd name. Yeah, literally what I thought. We received a report from the building across the way. Look at this man. It must have been that woman I saw. Treasure this man. I'll treasure all the characters, it's just the names. It's great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa. Excuse me. Eek. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That. That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? I don't know why I wanted to make it sound like a gangster. With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not... Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. That's a good gummy voice. Is that like how you imagined that he'd sound? I'm just gonna have to remember to do that accent any time he's on screen. September 6th, 9:07, detention center, visitors room. Wow, they have Paul Meyer locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. That's all I amount to is just the lawyer. You don't want to hear my gumshoe impression. I mean, I wouldn't say I wouldn't. It'd be interesting. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I want to talk to you about. I'm gonna just say yeah, because I feel like one, that's just gonna have to happen for the story to move, but also it's like we know she didn't do it. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yes, I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office. You looked at me like I'd done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I'm curious, what have you heard? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's what she said. I forgot that my Xbox controller is connected in, so that's vibrating every time it does something in the game. I was like, what the hell's that sound? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia. Examine. Oh, I can't. Oh, wait, what? This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Smile for the camera. Wow, okay. Didn't think you could actually analyze every room you're in. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to the piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Ooh. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made? How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear about it in her own voice? Oh my god, is she some kind of really good impressionist? I'm pretty sure her conversation is on... Oh, okay, never mind. So she has the cell phone recording. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. Your cell phone. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. So we need to go to Gumshoe. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? I don't think I'm going to forget, unless the game forces me to forget. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yeah. What's with that outfit? Oh, this. This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolyte? Like people in religious training. What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Wow! Phoenix being judgmental. Wow! Spirit mediums. You're an acolyte, a medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family. So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. Phoenix life, Judge, you're right. I had no idea. Wait, what? So you're a real honest to goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. it just punctuates everything with, yes, I am this in training. Yes, I am that in training. Yes, I am training to do this. It's like, I'm not fully qualified, so I can be called on something to say, but it's like, if I have a full short, I can say, well, I'm in training. So you can't prove it. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We just ask her who killed her. Yes, I am that, or will eventually. If I pass my training. I'm sorry, I'm still in training! Literally what I said. It's like, we could do this. Oh, I'm still in training though. I thought that would be too easy. Something the matter? I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. This is the address of a famous... Wow! Are you saying you don't want to have my legal advice at this point? I'm not legally liable for anything that happens while I'm under your employ. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could ask him to represent me? Wow! I'm a literal lawyer right here, and just because your sister said, if you ever get in trouble, ring this person. Wow, okay. Okay. I see how it is. A lawyer in training. With a whopping 1 case of experience. Hey, that's one case I thought I'd never get. Thank you so much. I have nowhere else to turn to. So what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. Okay. Visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right. I'll be back. Do I need to do Day of the Crime again? Could you tell me about the day of the... Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. I've been doing... Last few hours is talking about it. Kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I could... Yeah. It's the fact that... Oh, hello. They're all... Ah, God. I'm going too fast. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, my... that's all I need to hear for now. Okay, so I got everything, so I should be able to get back. Move? No. I'm gonna say... yeah, we'll go there. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer, not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Oh, joy. Examine. Expensive looking mahogany. Oh, no. Oh, God, that's made me think I need to get the Dragon Ball Z abridged mahogany line as a sound alert or a video alert. It's made of rich mahogany. Filled with expensive looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. Mahogany. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it practically giving me a stuffed nose. Dragon Ball Z Abridged is so... It's early season... Like, the first season's very hit or miss, because it's obviously it's when they first start, but then when they get to, like, seasons 2 and 3, it's so good. And obviously it's where... It's where... I got the sound clip for your entrance, which is obviously the... What is your favourite type of bird? I don't know. Penguin? Wrong! And that's from season 3. That is mahogany. Actually, when we get close to the end of this case, I'll put the episode with the mahogany on. in the intermission screen. Oh, lordy. Nothing. Okay, here. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is. Recommendation noted. But it's probably the most expensive one here. Oh, hello. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that's a lighter made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here has got money to burn. I think that's everything I need to see. Wait. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to deep luster. Okay, so I'm going to say that's everything. Move. There. Oh, yeah. Move there. September 6th, Fay & Co. lawyers. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for Oh, Jesus. That friggin' vibrating controller. Hey, you there.
This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. I don't know you from somewhere. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No.
Phoenix. Oh, right. I got the voice wrong. No. Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry?
I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Detective Gumtree. Detective Suede Shoes. Detective Gumtree. It's like you can only get him through Gumtree. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe?
Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better be doing it quick.
Ooh, he thinks I'm Myers' lawyer. Okay, talk. Mia. About Miss Fay, did you do an autopsy?
You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. All right. You can see the report, but that's all.
Time of death, 9 p.m. on the 5th of September. Single blunt force trauma. That's such a good I'm glad you like it. I'm just winging it at this point. Oh, yeah. About Maya.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win.
Why do you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth?
I'm sure you know what that means. You're being a lawyer and all.
Prosecutor Edgeworth?
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
I'm gonna say yes. Oh, god damn it, Nightbot. I apologize. Spamming symbols. I don't know why it's doing that. I need to adjust the bloody Nightbot again. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's like it's such a pain in the ass to specify what it wants it to do. Living on the edge. The edge of glory. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
Don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case.
So Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that the Edgeworth is the Edgeworth. He's the definitive article, the Edgeworth. Edgeworth hates crime with almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Okay. Examine? The Edgeworth. Leah's favourite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one ever could remember. Cordyline stricter, pal. Who was that? Oh, okay. Not going to reveal who said that. The sky is blue, and so am I. That's the hotel right across the way. An old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Nope. Okay, that's everything. Oh, couldn't it? Wait, can I get anything else? So there's no... No, okay, I've examined... I've talked... There's no point presenting anything, is there? So if we move... to the detention center? Oh shit, not the mic, sorry. Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see her to find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Oh, what am I going to guess that it's Edgeworth, who's the lawyer? Well, he's not here. What am I supposed to do? Detention. No, Edgeworth is part. Okay, fair. Family? What about your family? I have my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Oh yeah, sorry, my brain's not. I don't know why I thought Edgeworth would be there. I was just filling in gaps that I didn't really need to fill for some reason. Sorry. The woman in my family has been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for it, all by herself, up on that mountain. Mother's enemy. So who was this man that ruined your mother's life? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use the spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try contact the victim. So what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped on it in big time. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation. White. Oh, hello. White. That was... Oh, from red, white and blue. So what's the other thing? That was his name, my sister told me. White. Okay, so... Can I present stuff to her then, or... No. Oh no, I should present that to the guy, shouldn't I? I forgot. Oh yeah, because I need to get the phone, don't I? I forgot. Aha! I'm smart at times, sometimes. So present the conversation about the cell phone. I was wondering, did you see my cell phone? He think thonking. Oh, that! I have that! Do you think you could give it back?
Sure! I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer!
Oh, he's on to me. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me.
Something the matter?
Oh, no, it's just... You know, detective.
Nope, I know nothing, pal.
That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone holds all of a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. Jeez, what is that reaction to that?
You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in the memory. Impressive.
Oh, impressive. You're quite the detective.
You can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there, after all.
Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. My cell phone. Check the court records. Recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to.
You all done, pal?
Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now.
Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyery ways, pal.
Why is that the friggin' image they use every time for us so far? No worries.
Yeah, Miss April May.
April May! Wow.
I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about it.
Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then?
Aha! You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial.
So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try get a detective to leak information.
You got that right, pal.
Okay, so back, move. We go back to detention center and show the. No. Oh shit. Present that. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity, before long tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Okay, so she did hear it then. So I've got the... Okay, I've got the... done that. So if I go to the Gatewater Hotel... Room 303. Why is she with a Nyan pose the second I get here? Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Tee-hee. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. God damn it, Gumshoe! Dude, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. Oh no. I'm concerned. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Co. law offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognise a face from this distance, though. Oh, hello. There's a screwdriver stuck in the drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey. Oh, what are you doing? Whoa, she has gone demented. What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pray around in other people's rooms. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second. That would have been an interesting sight. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Oh. Bed. Simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Then why give it an option? A bottle and 2 glasses on the table. Someone must have been staying with her. Potted plant. The flowers are fake as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips. But that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait. Should that be still life? Whatever one of those is hanging on the wall. So that's that. Can I do the screwdriver again? What's inside? I want to. Oh, is she going to do it again? Cough, cough. Maybe later. Talk. What you witnessed. Do you think you could tell me something? I need to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe. Incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day, the bad thing. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please. Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No! Hey! I'm just doing my job here! You know you're cute when you blush. This is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no. You had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. This room. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, an amazing power of observation. You must be one of those famous... Oh my god. This is just the same response over and over, just slightly different. Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. So, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go looking for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers,
Oh boy.
Move? Okay. Is there anything else I can... No. Move. Let's go back to the thing. Oh, there we go. Seems like Mr. Grossberg's... Oh, for God's sake. Just wait from here for him to come back. Ahem! If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Oh, here's a chumly fella. Ah, so you're the one they've... Ah, so you're the one they say has been looking for me. I wonder... it's like the way his mustache twitches. I just imagine like every time that happens, just... Harumph. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
Harumph! That badge on your collar. Ah, you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want?
I'm not particularly busy these days. Oh, sorry.
I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, I'm here, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Well, she just instantly is like, you said a word that activated my serious face.
Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on.
Why is a strange reaction, literally?
Ha-cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't do taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's highly impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Talk. Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take out the case.
Well, you see, I'm busy, you see.
But the client is Mia Fey's sister.
Mia
trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, but goodbye.
Oh, jeez. I don't have time to argue with you, and I'm going to look elsewhere.
Ramble, take that.
Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean?
I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid no lawyer worth their salt will take this on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
That's quite a painting.
Aha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale. I'm not buying.
Oh, sorry. I'm not buying. Jeez. I keep, like, missing who's talking. Okay, that's all that. Examine. Oh, wait, no, I should... Well, I've examined everything here, so I should present the letter, shouldn't I? Was that... No, that's not the one. Oh, I don't have anything yet. Oh, it didn't. Okay, never mind. Okay, move. Detention center. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention center. Visitors room. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Oh, God. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? What would have happened if I said go home? I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... No one is as sad as a person without any friends. Oh... Don't get me with the feels right now. I know I've been there a long time ago. Oh god, anime flashback. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Sniff. Baby Phoenix jump scare. Everything in this game is a jump scare for me at this point. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. We're right, thank you. She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes, and I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that woman's strange woman's drawer. It was when I tried to look in that drawer that she got all defensive. There's something in there. They should tag this as a horror at this point, literally, though. Okay, so... I'm gonna say, do I have to go back there and see if I can get into the... Oh, hello. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? Oh, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come to deliver room service, sir. Oh, do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey. Why does it seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? Place, something changed. I almost forgot. You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Cop phoned. All right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Cop. Where have I heard that name? Oh, Mr. Who said? Someone said Mr. White. Was it Maya that said Mr. White? I think she did. Yeah, it was Maya. That was his name. Yeah. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Examine. There's a screwdriver sticking out of a half-open drawer. Now my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There is definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all of this. I know it. Alright, I will be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial for sure. For my sake. I'll get to this woman's... I'll get to this woman's butt. Really, Phoenix? Really? Are you serious? I know that you correct yourself, but god damn, my guy. That's theft. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss... Phoenix! My guy, keep it in your trousers. That's say in court. To be continued. Okay. What time are we on? We're at 7:30. I'll see how far I can get in half an hour. Okay. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 1. Oh no, it's the Edgeworth! Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fay. Oh, what am I gonna do? I don't know how to do Edgeworth. Oh, oh God, I don't, yeah, I'm British. How am I don't know how to differentiate from prosecution. I don't know whether to do like ones that I've heard on like parody videos where I just do like a really nasal like the prosecution is ready, Your Honor. If I do think that's like I don't know, very proper. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be. I thought that said in me, for fuck's sake, what is my brain doing? That's like rule 666. God damn. Mr. Edgeworth, please. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, was at the scene of the crime. What am I trying to do? Am I trying to do like Alan Rickman or like Rowan Atkinson? I don't know which way's the way to do it. Funny you should say that. The prosecution what? I can't. My brain can't settle on a fancy British voice. Should I just do an Alan Rickman impression at this point? The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts in this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of...
Oh, it was Edgeworth say the last one. I'm missing people's names.
Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir.
The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue.
It's a clock!
Floor plans added to the courtroom.
Now, Detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why, we had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fay at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment, you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Ma just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people that were already there, yeah. Defendant, yeah. I immediately arrested, yeah. Why we had a witness describing her. Witness saw... Okay. Present. Murder scene. Can I use evidence or is it something else? Oh, press, sorry. Oh god, how do I go back? Oh, press. Oh, right, okay. It's because like I've got things on my peripheral that are blocking the buttons on the bottom. Press downwards as freely as you want. Well, oh, okay. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it. You did say it.
You said it.
Exactly. What about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink.
Oh, for goodness. Wow, okay.
She sure isn't pink, pal.
Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages.
Yes. Gah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. That was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the words Meyer was written clearly in blood. Lab test results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
Yeah, I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, okay. Secure the suspects. Examine the scene. Found a memo. You didn't find it. Just because you found it. I thought it was going to be more of a case that he didn't find it. Well, Gumshoe didn't find it. Phoenix did. Or at least as far as I remember, he did. Then who did write it, Smarty Pants? Who? I assume I've got that wrong. Oh. Anyone can see that.
You're saying the killer wrote her own name?
Buddy, please. She was framed.
Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence?
Irk.
Ha! I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright.
Yeah, pal.
Well, Detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found.
Which one? All of them or just specifically Edgeworth?
On it, the word Meyer was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's.
I don't know why I'm reading it in the voice for the cross-examination. There was blood found on the victim's finger. She died. We wrote the killer's name. The whole testimony. Okay, that has to be conducted. Yeah. I'd seen the suspect. Can I? Which with kills me is all of it. Oh, okay. Thank you. I don't know what to press on. Let's try this one. And did you find any evidence? No. Just listen. Okay. So it's not that. Press him on this. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name?
Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies.
This isn't a movie, Detective.
Oh,
Let's talk about reality, shall we?
I guess. I haven't heard of many cases, no.
Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would have write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister?
Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal.
Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer.
Order! Order! That didn't go so well.
That's right. What he said.
That's his whole testimony. Okay, what is... Wait, I don't know what am I... How do you know the intention of the... How do you know the intention of the victim? I'm so puzzled right now. No, sorry, I'm yelling at Edgeworth. Oh, right. No, that's fair. I'll press on that. Do you have proof it was me who wrote that? Of course I do, Pat. Of course I do, pal. I sounded pretty confident this might not be good. What have I not tried? There was blood found on the victim's feet. This one? I can't remember what I haven't tried. Which hand was the bloody finger detective?
The right hand.
She was right-handed.
Ha ha ha. Nice try.
Uh-oh. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what was getting at. Oh, okay. Do I have to use evidence? Because I'm so confused to what I'm supposed to be using. You can present evidence again. So what am I presenting? Receipt? That it's a receipt? The evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement you're on. How exactly is this statement just related? They aren't, are they? No, Mr. Wright, please, yeah. Okay, oh. Please, I am just going in circles right now because I do not know what to do. I would like a hint. Check over all the evidence. Oh! I'm a dumbass. How could she write if death was instantaneous? Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see any contradiction. Huh? Really? Objection over... Wait, what? Oh, I need to go to the... I need to go onto the right part of the thing then. Fucking hell! It would have written in blood victims before she died. There we go. Okay, this is where I present... No. Oh, shit. I pressed the wrong button! God damn it! Go through, go through, go through, go through. Just get me back to the thing so I can present. No, I can't do it while I'm doing that, can I? Shit. Just get me through this. Get me through this conversation. Just get me through the conversation. I made a mistake. I just need to get the evidence. Oh, now I have to loop through again. Before she died, there. Tab, not Q. Autopsy report, present. God damn. Why is this so hard? There's one thing I want you to clarify for me. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. She said she was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey. That's really what you're saying?
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course you wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, Detective.
We're backwards?
The victim isn't the only person who absolutely... The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from the department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
But...
No but-ing your way out of this, Detective. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Objection, Mr. Wright. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
When? I swear it was the day of the murder. Was it be the day? No. Day after the murder. The prosecution point being... Don't you wag your finger at me, you British cow.
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
The second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write mail. That is all.
I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Or down your trousers.
Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. Prosecution?
No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Autopsy report updated in the court record.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. Oh.
Darn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Exactly what part of her is innocent? The fucking chest.
Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service, wink. Order, an introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Okay. Yes, Your Honor, this is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Wow, okay.
Tell us where you were on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred.
Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room. Teehee. I checked in right after lunch. At least some women. We don't know what the male to female ratio in the stands is. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices. Oh, sorry.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices.
That's right, big boy. Oh, joy. Testimony. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little little bitsy witsy. Oh, it feels so wrong speaking like that.
Well, Your Honor.
Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
How dare you? Will you cross-examine the witness? Yes. Why wouldn't I? Because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may cross-examine. Alright, okay. I assume this is where we're going to have actual evidence to use. Like, looked out the window. 1 minute, I need to check the evidence. Hey, Splatterverse, how you doing? I'm currently trying to do the second case in this game. Because I had a whole time where I was going around in a fucking circle trying to find out where I needed to put evidence in a testimony cross-examination. Where's the autopsy? It doesn't have the time anymore! Oh, god damn it. Yeah. Broken remains. Can I check this? Okay, so back. That's slightly annoying because I swear there was a time of death and everything there. 90% stressed out today from bank stuff. Doing all right. How are you? Not too bad. Not too bad. This game's stressing me out, to be honest. Okay. So I'm gonna press just in case. Why did you do that? Huh? Why, like, what? What? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. Well, that's it. She can't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, you know... Oh, go away with that. I had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Ooh.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness.
Badgering?
You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The poor... Oh, my God. Public opinion should not be allowed in a courtroom. You've been warned. Poor girl. What about poor me?
You looked out the window. What did you see next?
I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl in this dependent's chair. I'll press here. Hold it! How did you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Woman knows these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. This testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. You're lying! Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Is this going to be just a case of pretty girl is going to get off the hook unless I have, like, a solid evidence? Because this is just going to annoy me. Okay, if you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fay, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. I mean, fair. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. The clothing judger is back! However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus! But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Row, what are you trying to say? You mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you, please omit nothing in your testimony. Stop winking at me! Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Is it going to continue from where I was, or do I have to go through the whole thing again? Oh, I did see everything I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. And that clock, the kind of statuary clock, the thinker, I think. The thinker, I think? Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you to hear? I see. Only I wish you had been so more detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. I did see everything I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Thing is now, is it the right from her perspective or the right from Mia's perspective? Because if she did go to the right from... I don't know. I'm going to say presser on this. Oh, Phoenix is on my friggin' wavelength. Is that right? As in the right, as in you looked from the hotel. So in which hand do I hold my knife in again? says Ghostface. The right perspective. But I'm bomb. Right, it was my right hand, right.
Satisfied, Mr. Wright. Please continue.
Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, yep. So if I... Time to press and squeeze the truth. So if I used did everything, the victim, the woman dodged, first attack, ran off to the right. So if I'd go with the glass, because that was on the left side. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see any contradiction. Oh, okay, that's not going to work. That's annoying. This woman dodged... I'm going to try... Say this. I'm probably going to lose more things here, but Your Honor, that evidence conscious does... Okay, no. And I'm probably going to lose this. I hate when girls talk like they didn't see anything and are attention seekers. Oh, such a mood. Oh, I don't know. The victim dies first attack. Go, yeah. Previous must have been what H was wanted to say. I might need a hint before I lose all my lives, or what I assume is this thing in the top right. First attack? Okay. Did I press this? I can't remember. So if I press this... Oh no, I already did that. Yeah. So... It's an interesting description on the murder weapon. Okay. So if I press this... A clock. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm on something now. That clock and the kind of statuary clock, the thing. Okay, so do I have to use the evidence then, or... saw a hit with the weapon. Yeah, that thinker. So, tab, thinker, present, please. Don't lose. You said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you say like... Oh, shut up. Shut up! What was the murder way of saying the chorus? You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Okay. Another person in much same position who recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder! Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And that, you may recall, I caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. That was a close one. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. What? So, what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? How can you hear it when you're in a building across the... Yeah. So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.? No, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel. How are you gonna...
The law offices of Fay & Co. where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, have you satisfied? No! What clock is that loud? I can't give up now. I must satisfy. Literally, though! How loud is the clock that the sound jumps buildings? What bullshit is he pulling out of his arse? You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in a building next door.
You have proof that she could not.
It would have to be like Big Ben. No, literally, though.
Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing!
Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard.
The prosecution denies your request.
What? On what grounds?
This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand.
Indeed. Objection sustained. Down! Time to switch directions. Quick! Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No, Your Honor. I can't go up now. I'm not satisfied because... Oh, it couldn't have run because there was no... Because the clockwork or whatever she said wasn't in it. Your Honor, members of the court, it's inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look, right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It's the defense, it's as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? Is as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar! Fat? You immediately took offense to fat rather than liar. Wow, okay.
Tisk. Ding! Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty? Somehow? He knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
That is true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Impossible, of course.
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is the phone conversation. Take that, you bitch! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. You have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! Order!
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention!
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
Well, the good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. Oh, my fragile masculinity. Oh, shit, no.
Gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for this big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you want me to hold on to the thinker for you then, if you could? Ah, I should have probably told you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. Take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Oh god, that's loud. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Well, this isn't obvious. I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. The witness could have seen it before. That would make sense. He could have seen it before because it was handmade by Larry. It was a handmade, only one of two, made by Larry Butts. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in everything is sold in stores. Church said like a true capitalist. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Excuses not on sale today. Oh my god. Oh, is she evolving? Oh my god, what is happening? What is happening? Why do all the witnesses turn into, you know, what's it to you, porcupine head? That super clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Whoa, she turned back very fast. Silly me, grunt. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. I can't stand her winking. Let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Focus on that sneer. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is oh god. Did I put myself into a place where I shouldn't? Oh lord. Oh, is it this? Have a look at this. I found this in Maya's room. Miss May's room. Miss Wright, please explain to the court what is this. Miss May, you were tapping the victim, Miss May's phone, were you not? Oh, oh.
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous! Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone?
Absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof. Oh god. I'm on the right track, but what do I do now? Oh god. Proof that said that the victim on the phone that the weapon was a clock. Oh god. Let me just check. So again, what was it's a clock. It's made to look like that statue of the thinker. It tells you the time. It should probably tell you the clock. Yeah, it should still be this then. Can I save just in case I lose? Oh, I can't pause. Okay, that's not helpful. Before you can show the same piece. Oh, okay, that's fine then. That's fine then. Okay, I was just making sure. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Yeah. What's your blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we're going to say that it's a clock. It's the one that looks like the thinker. Yeah. You, pardon me, you used a wiretap to listen to the conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Your Honor, this is ridiculous!
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! You can't do it when you're looking at the courtroom record. Ah, okay. So I could save now, technically. Ah, okay. Just because I'm keeping a track of time, I'm actually... how much longer... Does anyone know how much longer this should technically go on for, roughly? Because I don't know whether to potentially save and end stream here, possibly. Because if it's not going to be too much longer until I get to the end of this case, I'll keep going. Oh, she's last week. Oh, okay, that's fine then. Day 1? Oh, God! So it goes on more? Oh, no. Okay. We'll keep going then. Yeah, that's fine. We'll finish off at the end of day 1, and then we'll pick up next week then. You lawyer! Boom, boom, boom. I was imagining it was going to kick into that piece of music from the SpongeBob training videos. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant? Gosh, she's saying exactly what Edgewood wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha, I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil, evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. Oh, God. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say. Way. Oh, I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Humph. Okay, so the killing happened at around 9 o'clock at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that suite. Oh, can I... Room service, yeah. I should be able to use the... Iced coffee. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee but cold. Oh, I'm hoping that if I press her on this, that it's gonna refer back to what the bellboy said when I was in the room. Wait, what's failed? I'm confused. There's another. Oh, damn it. That's fine. I think we'll save at the end of this witness, and then we'll continue the next witness from the next witness next week. Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink. Oh, is that who it is? Is it the bellboy?
Ergo, witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
So where does that leave us?
It's my greatest pleasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, this is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever.
I believe it's a very short cross-examination if it's worth anything. Well, shorter than this one. Okay, we'll see where it goes then. We'll see where it goes.
Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Mayor Fay, commit murder.
No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Or does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as a witness. The defense would like to call the bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. Objection.
I object to calling the bellboy. Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called in question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, though she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Mayfair. That is my condition.
I better. Isn't how court works, but okay. No, yeah, I assume this is not how that works. You can't really just say, yeah, we'll do this if you do that. It's like, that's not how court works. But, you know, it wouldn't be as, you know, interesting for a Japanese game if it wasn't unconventional. What should I do? I'm going to accept because I assume if I give up, I can't do anything else. Understood. I accept your condition.
Fool. You all fell right into my trap.
Judge, do you have thoughts on this? He is like such a simpleton from what I've understood. Like, not just like playing this game, but also seeing him in like parodies and other videos of Phoenix Wright. That he is like the most single brain cell judge you could ever have, and yet somehow still has a job. It's got nothing going on up here. Love him regardless. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
Why did he bring the tea and cookies to the frigging court? I can't remember what voice I did for the guy. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. Make sure he loses brain cells as the game goes on. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin. Very good, sir. I'm the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, May will be finished. Right. Okay, yeah. Business for 4 generations. Believe received a call from a... There's a backfiring car right outside the friggin' house. Hey, Snothugs, how you doing? I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot. I brought it to her as precisely the requested time, of course. I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, to her myself. I'm gonna press this first. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her stunning radiance, but also heard her voice, and then I saw them. Oh, okay. It's gonna be one of those ones, is it? Point being, I remembered her quite well. Yeah, what then? Press this. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. I brought it to her at precisely the time requested. Well, if it's precisely on 9 o'clock, how could she be at the window to see it? Precisely and exactly, most definitely 9 o'clock. How can you be so sure? Isn't May... Oh, bellboy to heat. I'd like coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked at the door at 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? Yeah, okay. I delivered it to our guest herself. Okay, press on this. You sure it was Miss April? Oh, I've pressed the wrong thing, haven't I? Or have I? Or have I? She's a very absolutely endearing mannerism of mine. So how come you're so very... Yeah. No. I guess... Am I like pressing everything that isn't the thing that I need to do? I'm just going through all this because it's just going off being nothingness. Wait, what? Okay. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. Have I lost now? Or have I... The bellboy's outly never in the line now. If you have any... Can I still... Protest? Oh, okay. Wait, please wait. Yeah. Does the evidence have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Oh. Go away, Edgeworth. I can't be asked to do your voice anymore tonight. Charade of justice has gone on for long enough. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give him one more question. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Oh, God. Hint, please. I don't want to cock this up right at the last bit. I'm like, after getting this far, I do not wish to have to go through everything again. Was it just her that checked it? Okay. So we're going to say check-in then. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Alright, very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was disappointment. Oh, she was disappointed that she had a man with him. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? I'm not without charm, but even I had a little chance with her lover there. What did he say? What did you say? What did he say? Or however the meme goes. What did he say? Oh, rather quiet. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. I believe you ask about the room service, he mentions something about bringing 2 glasses. Oh, true, yeah. Yes, quite indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention if I was specifically asked, sir.
It's like, oh no, that stupid fool is giving the game away.
Oh, I literally said fool.
That stupid bellboy.
Yes, April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then when you brought the room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person?
Simple. It was the man with Miss May.
Gosh darn it, why didn't this come up? Fool!
Your Honor, as been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court?
Ah! Upstart! Amateur! These accusations are ludicrous!
Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Oh, yes, Your Honor.
That is all for today. All today for the trial. That is all today for the trial of my. Why can I not read that? Court is adjourned. Okay, that's day 1. September 7th, 2024. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 1. Okay, we're going to save there. Because I'll consider that a good place to pause, to stop, to finish for this week. I'm enjoying it. I can see where the appeal is. There are some questionable things here and there, but I feel that's just generic Japanese video game logic and whatnot. But yeah, I am eager to come back to this next week and see. Humoring my silly game request. I mean, I'm always up for requests. I don't know why I've never played a Phoenix Wright game, because I had like a DS and like a Nintendo DS and 3DS and things like that. I just never got around to like getting any of the games to try them out. It's also from the early 2000s. Was it? I assume it wasn't Game Boy though. It was. Was it on the DS, or at least did it start on the DS? Because I know there was like more actual console games later on, wasn't there? This game was 2001. Wow. Definitely a product of its time. Yeah. I mean, for a product of its time, it stood the test of time, like 24 years later, which is quite impressive. Yeah, so that was interesting. Oh, my Discord just wanted to update randomly out of nowhere. I think before we... Yeah, I assumed it was DS, because that's all I remember Phoenix Wright games being on was the DS. So that's why I assumed it was, like, they were only ever on that particular console. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, before we... I believe the 5th case was added when it was brought out. So it's like... was it like unofficial DLC in a way? Before we do anything, I need to... Oh, no, that's not the right thing. I need to check what my intermission screen's on. Oh, it's on that. So if I'm going to quickly get up that Dragon Ball Z abridged episode to show you what the mahogany thing was. And then we'll look to probably potentially raid. All I know is objection. Objection! Nuh-uh. The fuck you mean, nuh-uh? That is one of my favourite things to try and find the gif of so I can put it... When people say nuh-uh, I'm like, objection! Nuh-uh. The fuck you mean, nuh-uh? I'm going to assume it's episode 2. Actually, no, it might be episode 3. Oh, there we go. 1 second. If I could come back to main, go out studio mode, and then... Man, I didn't mean to miss all of the stream. Oh, it's all right. I'll be putting the highlights out after this. All things finished anyway. It's not hog. So if you want to see the VOD, it'll be available after this. It's been a time. Right. If we go to intermission, then why is intermission still hearing the game? I'm going to turn that off. There we go. So we should just be able to hear the. I'm going to mute the game because I cannot stand hearing this in the background when I'm trying to show something off. Just need to turn the background music off. There we go. So this is the scene with the mahogany, just for context for people.
Cutting in line, you will be sent straight to hell.
And so we need Goku here to get to King Kai's for his masterful training, Lord Yama.
Give me one good reason I should allow this.
Because if you don't, that line's going to increase by 6 billion!
6 billion? I'm supposed to be intimidated by 6 billion? Please, I can judge 6 billion souls faster than you take a piss, old man.
You know, I am the guardian of Earth. Could I please get a little bit more respect here?
Big deal, I'm the closest thing to a god in this show. Until you get to the Kais. Then I'll be horribly insignificant. I do have a desk, though. It's made of mahogany.
Mahogany.
Anyway, can we please...
Silence!
Mahogany. Mahogany.
Sir?
What? Oh, sure, whatever. He can go to King Kai's, but he'll have to run on Snake Way.
And then there's this little ending bit that they do after the credits.
But not
Wait.
just...
Wait.
And not just any mahogany, but
Mahogany from the planet Malchior 7, where the trees are 300 feet tall, breathe fire!
From these trees, this desk was
forged
forged
2,000 years ago,
using ancient
blood
blood
rituals
rituals
from the Malchior
people.
people.
Not only does this make my desk
Nigh
nigh
indestructible,
but it can bend
bend the fabric of the universe itself.
Also, it's a very fine,
Fine material. Very expensive.
Okay.
Mahogany.
Mahogany. Before actually, one more thing before we which episode was favorite bird? Oh, where's it? I'm assuming it's going to be in.
Bitch. Son Goku is not here.
Son of a bitch.
You heard him. Goku's not
All
here.
right. Oh, there we go.
Oh, orange. It's like, come on. There are other colors. Am I right?
So we'll have to machine the skull ourselves.
Another reason to kill Son Goku, you ask? His stupid face. Have you seen it?
Yep.
That's a face even a mother could kill.
No, luckily, Dad has enough synthetic skin to patch that area.
Another reason to kill Son Goku is...
Hey, so how about we talk about something else?
Very well.
What is your favorite kind of bird?
Oh, penguins?
Wrong!
Yeah.
so that's where that's from. What is your favorite kind of bird? Wrong! Because there's like a moment, like I think earlier, when he's damaged and he sees Vegeta, and it's like, that bird has big hair. it's so good. He's so great. But yeah, if we go back to main. So yeah, that bird has big hair. Yeah, so that has been Phoenix Wright, part 1 of the playthrough. And we'll try and pick this up, I think, next Tuesday. Let me just quickly check if I've scheduled that in for I think I'd scheduled it in for next week, but I could be wrong. No, I have, yeah. Because I'm doing 2 streams next week since I'm busy the weekend after. So I'm doing 1 stream on Tuesday, 1 Thursday. I'm doing Phoenix Wright on Tuesday and then Minecraft Casual on Thursday. So we'll continue more Phoenix Wright then. Is there anyone we can currently raid? I think we will probably raid Splatterverse since they came on earlier, so we can give them a bit of encouragement. And no problem, Ray. I appreciate the game suggestion. I'm glad you were here for the whole thing, and I'm glad you enjoyed my really off the cuff voice acting for it. I didn't actually think that I'd do a decent enough job, but if you guys think that it was semi decent, then I'll take it. Oh, thank you. The thing is, now I'm gonna get to the next playthrough, and I'm gonna forget what half of them sounded like, other than probably Edgeworth, because that's like one of the most distinct. No, it'd be Edgeworth and that big what was his name? That other lawyer, like the one with the mustache, the one that I basically said would sound like harumph harumph. Grossberg, that's it. So I'll probably only remember or maybe Gumshoe. There's like a couple here and there, but yeah, if I remember it next time, I'll try and continue doing the voices if that's like a good part of why you enjoy me playing this. But yeah, thank you once again for suggesting the game. I'm really enjoying it so far, and we'll continue it next week. Thanks for coming by, everyone. I really enjoy having you guys in chat along the way. And yeah, until we continue next Tuesday, I will be back again tomorrow for a casual Balatro stream, which will be my last of the week before I go up north to see my girlfriend on Thursday. So yeah, I will send us over to Splatterverse to end the stream. Thanks, guys. I will see you in the next one, or in the Discord server, when this raid wants to actually let me raid it. Bye!